loves, welcome back. Today's video is going to be all about the MODA Prismatic 4-piece face perfecting kit by Royal and LANGNICKEL. So I have to say this is my first time using brushes like these because for the longest time I've seen brushes like this come out, and I remember Artiste company was like the first ones to come out with the Artiste brushes, but they were like $65 for the main one. The main brush was the foundation brush. It's similar to this big one that you see here, and yeah, I didn't know how would they apply foundation, how would they do your makeup, and then people were raving about them. Everyone was saying it was worth the money, but I for one did not want to spend that much on a foundation brush. I just waited because I know makeup companies are going to be coming out with tons of different kinds of their own versions of these kind of brushes. So then Royal and LANGNICKEL was floating around my Facebook about the Face Perfecting Kit, and I saw these brushes. Then I saw Royal and LANGNICKEL didn't even release them on their website, but then everybody underneath was commenting different comments about how they bought them at Walmart. I thought they were really beautiful. It's a small set. You only get 4 brushes, but you get pretty much the basics that you would need for doing your face, foundation, blush, bronzing, and I thought that was kind of a nice little set going on that they had there. I went to do 2 different Walmarts in my city, like every 2 or 3 days, to see when these were coming out, and then I noticed that every time I did go, the price tag of the Face Perfecting Kit was listed right there for $16.84, but they were never there. So then one day I went at Walmart and I found them finally. There were 2 sets left, so I grabbed one. These are flying off the shelves. It is so hard to find one at your local Walmart, and as far as I know, I don't think Royal and LANGNICKEL have yet to release this on their site, so it's hard to find. Today is going to be all about this set. I'm going to talk about each and every brush, and I'm going to be showing you a demo on how I used every single brush for my face, my makeup look today. If you guys would like to know more about this limited edition, so hard to find set, then please keep on watching. This will actually be my first time using these brushes, using any kind of brush like this at all. On camera, off camera, I haven't even used any kind of brushes like this, so this will be my first time sharing it with you guys. Also, please don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and give the video a thumbs up if you are interested in trying brushes like these. Please let me know if you're going to be trying a set like this or if you've already got your hands on it. These brushes are actually only available at Walmart because I have not seen them anywhere else. You get 4 pieces in this kit.
These are actually 100% vegan free, which is not vegan free. My bad.
These are actually 100% vegan, cruelty-free, no animal products were used in the making of this set, which is awesome. And you can actually use this set for eyes too, although I didn't think of doing this, so in the demos I didn't use any of these brushes for my eyes, just for my face. So these brushes are excellent for blending foundation, concealer, moisturizer, and primer. Now I did not use these brushes for moisturizer and primer, so they will only be used in the demos for foundation and concealer, and bronzing, and blush, and highlight too. The handles are super cute. I love the color combinations that they have in the handles and also in the bristles. In the bristle heads, they have different kinds of colors like teals and purples and blues, and the handle is actually a waterproof handle, and I noticed that every single handle has that flexible part of it, so it's a sturdy, flexible handle for precise application. So as you're holding it, it's supposed to hold comfortably in your hand, but then also the handle is flexible, so as you're applying everything onto your face, the handle is flexible, so it moves around, kind of give you more control, but it's still easy to apply products at the same time. The bristles are very, very soft. It's supposed to be dense, soft fibers, but they are so soft, and you'll see in the demos that as you're applying the foundation to your face, it doesn't irritate my face at all. My skin, I have very sensitive skin, and the fibers, like the bristle heads, are very soft when I'm blending it onto my face, and I really appreciate that because almost anything that comes onto my face, I can get irritated by it if it scratches me or something like that, but not with these brushes. So this is actually my first purchase from Royal and LANGNICKEL brushes, and you guys will see in the demo exactly how I use every single brush. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into using these brushes. Alright guys, so I'm starting off with a bare face. I do have primer on and I do have my brows done. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off using the foundation brush because that's what I'm going to go in first. These are super cute. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just so many different colors in the handle. It's like a mermaid, purple, blue, different rainbow kind of colors. I love it. It's so pretty. And I noticed that the handles are not large, but they're not small, so they look like they could be, you know, you could fit them easily in your hand. So I'm excited. I can't wait to try it. And I noticed that in the bristles themselves, they're super soft, and I don't know if you can see that, but there's like different colors in the bristles. It's so pretty. I'm gonna take my favorite foundation, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. This is my go-to drugstore foundation. I love it so much. I'm not exactly sure how I want to apply it because you can apply this on your hand and then take the brush and put it on, or you can just apply it on the bristles. I actually want to try putting them on the bristles to see how the product sits on the brush head itself. Oh, I don't want to put too much. I'm going to start with this much. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see, the foundation is actually sitting on the brush. It's not going into the bristles, which is actually kind of nice. So let's go ahead and try it out on the face. Oh, I think it's too much, so I'm gonna put like that. Yeah. Well, so far so good. I think it's blending out super smoothly as I'm blending it out, and the way that I like to hold it, and the way that I think you're supposed to hold it is with your finger like on the handle, and I'm noticing that the handle bends forward as you're, you know, smoothing your foundation out. I feel like I put way too much foundation, but that's okay, we can fix that. I feel like my hand is kind of cramping from holding the handle. I liked how it maneuvers and glides its way around the brows so that it doesn't mess up the brows that I just drew. Should have put on my earrings afterwards. I feel like I'm getting foundation all over my earrings. Now I have a blemish happening on this side of my face, so it's not really covering up. Alright, so that is one layer using this brush, and I don't know, I'm not used to using something like this. I've never used these kind of brushes before. It does provide a light layer on it, and it tends to blend it into the skin very smoothly. My skin actually didn't irritate. With this brush, I need a little bit more convincing because I feel like, you know, it moves the product around but doesn't really cover, because normally my face will be covered just with one layer. So I'm gonna try to apply another layer on top, and I don't know if it's because you're moving the brush in circular motions. I'm not sure if you're blending the foundation into the skin or if you just, you know, you're putting it on top. So I'm gonna try another layer of foundation, but this time I'm just gonna go in with my fingers and apply the foundation in the areas where I need more coverage, and then blend it out. Whoops, dropping stuff over here. And then go ahead and blend out the second layer. I'm actually going and patting the brush where I need that extra coverage, because I feel like if I swipe it away, it's going to move the foundation and not cover up those areas that need to be covered. It did provide a little bit more coverage, but like I said, I don't know if it's because I swirled the brush too much that it moves. The foundation tends to move all over my face, so it's not really covering, it's just moving the foundation. I'm not used to applying foundation with a brush like this, so this is my first time trying it out, but I am going to keep on playing with it just to see how it goes. Now I'm going to try to apply concealer. Alright, so for concealer today, I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC30. I haven't used this in a long time, so I'm going to break this out, and I'm just going to pump this onto my hand, and then just I want to take this small brush right here, the really small one, and just apply this under the eyes, because I know that the Pro Longwear Concealer can apply kind of heavy, so I just want to not apply too much. This little tiny brush right here is called the 804, and this one is supposed to be for precisely applying concealer and blending makeup under the eyes and contouring the nose and small areas of the face. So I'm just going to use this for applying my concealer. I'm not even sure if this is correct. So I'm just going to do my best here. I'm just going to apply it with this brush, and then I'm going to use a different brush to blend because for some reason it's not blending. So let's go ahead and I'm going to use this small one, the next small one. It was the second to the smallest one. This one is the 803, and I'm just going to use this and blend underneath. And also I'm just going to take it onto my lid. Alright, so this one is good for blending concealer, but you kind of have to pat instead of swipe. Because I feel like if you swipe, everything just moves all around. But this one is nice to just apply, you know, concealer to brighten up on the under eyes. Of course, you can tell the difference between this under eye and this one. So I'm just going to finish up and conceal the other under eye. The next brush is the 802, and this one's for blush and for bronzer. I do have a cream blush that I actually want to use with this brush. I haven't set my face at all because you don't want to go in with cream on top of powder. I know there's probably a way to maneuver around that, but for me, I've tried that and it just does not work out for me. So I'm going to go in with the Benefit Majorette Blush, which is this one. It's a cream blush. And I've actually never used this on the cheeks. I bought this, I can't even recall when I bought it, but I want to try it because it is a cream blush and I want to use this brush for it. Let's do that. I'm just gonna take some and just, I guess it picks up a lot of product, I noticed that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the apples of my cheeks. Oh, this smells really nice too. I forget how amazing Benefit blushes smell like. That actually worked out pretty nice. When I first applied the blush onto my cheeks, it was super pigmented, but this brush actually does a good job in blending it out. This cream blush looks really, really pretty. And this brush is actually pretty nice to apply and it blends out really nicely. I like this brush too. So I actually have a cream stick contouring Mega Glow makeup stick from Wet n Wild. It's brand new, I've never tried it, and I actually wanted to feature this in a different video, but since I do want to try out cream contouring, hi! My dog just walked in. I want to try out cream contouring, so I'm going to try out this stick and blend it out with that brush. I know that you can probably apply the stick directly to your face, but I'm going to try applying it with this brush and see how it applies. This is the second to the smallest size that I used for my concealer, but I just quickly cleaned it off and I'm going to use it on this contouring stick. Let's see how well it grabs. I'm a little nervous. I've never tried cream contouring. Not bad. I'm just gonna apply it directly from the tube. Look, I look crazy! I probably look really crazy right now, but you know what? We're all learning here. So if you're new to cream contouring like I am, this is definitely the video for you. So I'm going to leave my cream contouring, bronzing blush like that, and I'm gonna go ahead and start setting the face. To set the face, well, most likely, to set my under eyes, I'm gonna take my RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm gonna try to take the second to the largest brush, the 802, just to set under the eyes and see how that works out. It picks up a ton of product. Now while that's setting, I'm going to take a powder bronzer and apply it to the areas that I somewhat bronzed. To set my blush in place, I'm going to take I Will Always Love You by Too Faced. And then to set the rest of my face and to buff away any excess powder, I'm going to take this powder by LA Girl in the shade Nude Beige. Alright, so I am finished setting the face, and I am pleasantly surprised with how well these brushes actually worked out. When I first was applying the cream bronzer, I thought I looked crazy because I was like thinking, no, this is not going to blend out. Yes, this is going to look like a total mess, but it didn't. It actually pulled everything in together. It looks kind of natural, kind of not, because it doesn't look too dramatic on the face. I think the foundation brush was nice if you just set the foundation on your face and just lightly tap and blend it out, and I don't recommend going too crazy with swirling the brush. With this face brush set, it actually cost me $16.84. So my opinion on these brushes, if you want to try something new without spending too much, I think this set is perfect for anyone that wants to start out into these kind of brushes and want to try something new. Very quickly before I let you guys go, I do want to mention that I did purchase this set all on my own. I was hunting down for this set. As soon as I seen it on the Royal LANGNICKEL website, I was like, I want those. They look so pretty. That's what I love about these the most, is just the colors. The packaging always draws me in. Like, it pulls me in. Like a moth to a flame. Yeah. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this review and breakdown on every single brush and how I tried to use them on my face. This was definitely something new for me to try, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Do you like these brushes? Are these brushes your thing? Will you be getting this set too if you see it? Will you be grabbing it as soon as you see it? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Oh, wait a minute. I cannot forget about highlight. Yes, I'm missing highlight. So I'm going to take, what brush am I going to take? I'm going to take one of these small brushes and use Champagne Pop. My Champagne Pop. Oh, have you guys had a Champagne Pop that broke like mine? And then I put too much alcohol trying to put it back together. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to take this brush and apply highlight. Let's see how to apply. Oh my gosh. See, look how much it picks up. No, we don't need that much. And put just a little bit. Oh yes. Alright, so the highlight applies like a stripe with this brush, but it looks like it can easily be blended out. I like that. Alright, so this brush is good for highlight too. Thumbs up for that.
Note to self, before applying foundation, with the foundation brush, take off your earrings. Take off your earrings because you will get foundation all over your earrings. Now I have to scrub these. These are actually great brushes if you just want to start